our top segment now. It's unfortunate what I'm about to show, but I have to show it. This is reality. A security guard killed another security guard. And this one happened yesterday, 1 day ago. I hope you guys, get some knowledge out of this. All right, man. I had to do it. Main event security guard shot coworker twice in the head. Witness. I can't read the rest of that, but I haven't switched screens. Yeah, that's what it was right there. I'm on technical difficulties, guys. I'm just learning the game. Learning this game right now.
Later, a security guard is charged with the death of a fellow security guard while on the job at a family event center. 44-year-old Richard Lewis is charged with first-degree murder after police say he shot and killed James Redmond over the use of a metal detector.
The two men have known each other for a while. A crime scene Monday night, flashing police lights. The last thing you would expect to see when visiting a spot created for family fun. Following.
You know what's crazy, man? It's not like they own the metal detectors. And you're taking a life over your job. So you gotta listen to your staff members. You gotta listen to your teammates. If they say certain things, you gotta report it. You gotta snitch that.
A shooting at main event. The person police say pulled the trigger on his coworker, 44-year-old Richard Lewis, was also tasked with the job of keeping visitors safe as a security guard. Tonight, his victim has been identified as James Redmond, a fellow security guard. In new records, we're learning about the moments leading up to the shooting. A fellow employee at main event told detectives Lewis became angry earlier in the day when he learned Redmond would be working Monday night, saying, "If Redmond walks up on me, I'm gonna blow his expletive off." Later in the evening, the two had
You see? You hear that? You have to say something, especially if it's security. Like when I was a kid, there was this phrase called going postal, and that's when post office person, I forgot what it was, man. I can't remember what it was, but they went crazy and they started shooting up the place. And it was a postman. If I remember correctly, I was a kid when that happened. But you hear staff members saying these type of words, you have to take it seriously. You have to take it seriously. You cannot allow to be like, okay, man, maybe he's blowing smoke. No, this is a serious verbal offense. Gotta get it before anything happens, and have to talk them down, calm them down, and be like, what's going on? Maybe send them home that day. Maybe switch the teams around. There's so many things that could have been done if somebody would have said something.
Had an argument about the use of a metal detector on people coming into the business. About 10 minutes later, witnesses said they heard shots. Lewis was seen standing over Redmond, who had been shot in the head, telling another coworker, "He came at me. I had to do it." No one answered at an address listed for Lewis when we went to try and learn more about him today. But we did check with the state of Tennessee and cannot find an active armed security guard license.
Yo, if you can't not keep your license up to date, that should be a red flag for a company. If the company is not aware of that, that should be a red flag. Yo, the amount of things you can do with your cell phone. I hire you as to be a guard for me. I'm gonna put on the calendar when your license expires, and I'll let you know just in case you forget 3 months beforehand. That's how they do it in New York, man. I don't know why this is not like standard practice everywhere. And I think once you have a month left before your ID expires, they tell you come back when you have it, or they let you go. Because they gave you 3 months of warning in advance for you to update your license and get retrained. Because the retraining is important. Laws do change. Maybe not as frequent for security, and it's necessary. I think retraining is necessary by the state.
Coleman.
And I'm April Thompson. Lewis made his first court appearance today. And as WRAG's Formitra Wilburn tells us, we're now hearing from Dave & Buster's, the company that owns the event center.
Sitting patiently in the back of the courtroom, family members of James Redmond await to see the man accused of forever changing their lives. 44-year-old Richard Lewis made his first court appearance Wednesday morning. Police say he shot and killed Redmond.
You're charged with a Class A felony, first-degree murder.
my condolences to the Redmond family. This type of thing should not happen, especially when you're supposed to be in a team together. It's like a cop shooting a cop. This is friendly fire. But I guess in this situation, man, it's not friendly fire because this guy had some intent.
Gary's life without parole, life with the possibility of parole or the death penalty.
Court documents say Lewis and Redmond were security guards at Main Event and have known each other for several years. Lewis reportedly shot Redmond in the head after an argument about the use of the metal detector on people entering the business Monday evening. According to an affidavit, Lewis told his general manager, quote, "He came at me and I had to do it." Moments before the shooting, Lewis reportedly told another coworker that if Redmond, quote, "walks up on me, I'm gonna blow his expletive off."
That employee should be in trouble. Should be in trouble, man. That is no joke. That's no joke, man. You know this person is armed. Come on.
According to a spokesperson with the Tennessee Department of Commerce and Insurance, Lewis was not licensed as an armed security guard at the time of the shooting. The state has now opened a complaint and is investigating Lewis's license case. We tried speaking to Lewis's attorney, but he declined to comment. We reached out to Dave & Buster's, which owns Main Event, and they sent the following statement. "We were shocked and saddened at what had occurred at our Memphis Main Event location. We have extensively reviewed our safety and security procedures and have exhaustively analyzed these processes with our security vendor partner to ensure an incident like this never occurs again in the future. Our primary concern is for the safety and well-being of our guests and employees."
Partner, I would cancel that partnership as soon as this stuff blows over and get somebody new. Like, you're done. You're done. I'm not gonna give you hundreds of thousands of dollars a year for this type of shenanigans. I'm not. This is crazy. Dave and Buster, in my personal opinion, they're responsible as well. Like, I don't like how 100% of the blame will go to the agency. I know you're hiring somebody you need to trust, but even if you're a CEO of a company, you're asking questions and you're getting reports from, third-party contractors all the time. You tell me Dave & Buster's, they're not getting reports as well? They're not getting a profile of every individual guard? That's where I think another thing, if I had my own personal security agency, I would give a file of my client to every one of my guards to my clients. Why is that? Because I want you to understand what type of level of security guard you have, what type of training they have, how often they have to retrain. So you can understand. That's part of selling the value of your guard and your services, man. Like, this is disgusting.
They go on to say, "We continue to cooperate with law enforcement during the investigation." We tried speaking to...
Disgusting, man. That's disgusting. You got to be able to count on your team. I blame a lot of people for that.